Rupalji has more than 26 years of experience in teaching and research. She is the principal of B.Ed College, Aliabada. She has completed her MA, M.Ed, M.Phil and PhD at Gujarat Vidyapeeth. And just now she is guiding more than 8 students of PhD. Nowadays, as you know that in Gujarat, IIT is established by our honorable vision of our honorable Prime Minister, IITE, Indian Institute of Teacher Education. Just now, she is also associated with that institute. She is also associated with Baba Saheb Ambedkar Open University, Children University, and she delivered in this pandemic COVID-19. She has completed her more than 60 lectures. She's and I know her personally. She is very good singer. She is very good teacher. She is role model for us regarding our today's subject. So, ma'am, I again welcome you on behalf of HRDC Gujarat University. आज गांधी जयंती के अवसर पर मेरे ख्याल से रूपल जी आपकी आवाज में हम कुछ सुनेंगे और गांधी जी को ट्रिब्यूट देके फिर हम अपना आज ये पूरा सेशन कंटिन्यू करेंगे. So, ma'am, I'm heartily invite you for this session.
Thank you, Preeti ji. You are beloved to us, and thank you very much to the HRDC Gujarat University and the dear participants. I am very much fortunate today because this is the day of Gandhiji, and this is the day of values. This is the day of education and value education. This is the day when we should talk about value education. And I'm happy that I am here, and I feel myself fortunate, very much fortunate.
Yeah. It's a pleasure to be with you on the special this day.
Yeah, thank you very much for remembering me on the special day. Yeah, it's a privilege. It's a privilege. And one more thing that you introduced myself, but one more introduction I would like to give of myself. That is, I am a teacher, right? And and
I know that you are a teacher by heart. So
yeah, yes. And I'm happy that in a value education refresher course, you are asking me to sing something and to start, and that should be the way we should start, right? And it's my pleasure, but you know that now singing has become the secondary job, so I shall try. And this will be dedicated to my mom, because my mother, and you know, I am from a Ghanaian family, so it is inherent in me, and that's why this is what I have learned from my mother, my teacher. I am right now trying to present in front of you. You know, everyone who knows Gandhiji, they might be knowing this is the book, Ashram Bhajanavali. Yes, from this Ashram Bhajanavali, we used to sing lots of songs, bhajans rather, right? And my mom used to sing this, and I'm trying it. These all are the bhajans which were very much nearer to Gandhiji. And in the evening prayer, we used to sing all these bhajans, right? If you have read it. So just trying. सुनेरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, सुनेरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, पिछली साख भरूं संतर की, पिछली साख भरूं संतन की, आड़े सवारे काम, सुनेरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम। जब लग गज बल अपनो बर त्यो, जब लग गज बल अपनो बर त्यो, नेक सरो नहीं का, निर्बल है बलराम पुकारो, निर्बल है बलराम पुकारो, आए आधे नाम, सुनेरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम। द्रुपद सुधा नीर बल भई तादिन, द्रुपद सुता नीर बल भई तादिन, गहलाए निज धाम, दुशासन के भुजा थकित भई, दुशासन के भुजा थकित भई, वसन रूप भय श्याम, सुनेरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम। अपबल तप बल और बाहुबल, चौथा है बलदान। अपबल तप बल और बाहुबल, चौथा है बलदान। सूर किशोर कृपा से सब बल, सूर किशोर कृपा से सब बल, हारे को हरि नाम, सुनेरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, सुनेरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, निर्बल के बलराम।
Ma'am, it was really a very happy moment for all of us. It's pride and privilege to listen this bhajan from Bhajanavali of Gandhi. So
yes,
today is the really, I have no words to say you thank you. Friends, today ma'am is going to deliver her lecture on Gandhi's life values in reference to his autobiography. So ma'am, again, thank you so much, and I'm inviting you for your the session.
Thank you, thank you. Actually, I have tried to sing this bhajan, and on a very melodious note, let us start our thinking process. Actually, Gandhi, for me, is not a subject to talk. It is not at all. It is something which is to be at. Am I audible? There is some
Ji,
problem.
ma'am. Ji, perfect.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, there is some problem in this. Okay. Yes. So what I thought that Mahatma's life is more important. When in reference to value education, when we think about Gandhiji is his life, and Gandhiji's becoming Mahatma is not a miracle. It's not a miracle. It's not an accident. It is a constant, effortful life. Please, you mute your mics. Everyone, I request you all to please mute your microphones. Please check once. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now it is very clear. Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Fine. So everyone. Oh, thank you. So now it is very. Yes, it's now clear. So what I thought. See, I am here with a very short notice, right? Before 2 days, I got this invitation, and you know that we people are working and so having lots of other works to do. But I thought then when to talk with Gandhiji about Gandhiji, I should not hide anything first. That I am here with a very short notice, and I have prepared my PowerPoint presentation also. But what I thought, why I chosen this this area? Because I feel personally that he made lots of efforts to make his life sublime, and we as a human being and should try to practice the same pattern which he tried to practice. That is why I thought that when we talk about value education, let us have a document of emotions, a document of his journey towards Mahatmaship, right? Let us try to have a look in it. I think every one of you must have gone through autobiography of Mahatma Gandhi ji. If not today, we are going to confess to ourselves. हाँ? अभी नहीं पढ़ा है तो I would suggest हाँ कि आप पढ़ो once. हाँ पढ़ाई होगा. I know that you all are from the various disciplines, but Gandhiji's thoughts are everywhere. It is multidisciplinary, and that's why one should. And when we are talking about value education, it is the must. It is the must. So please today confess with yourself, not with us, that I have not gone through Gandhiji's autobiography and now I am going to go for its reading, right? I am going to read it. I am trying to share my screen now for Google Meet. I am a little new to it, but let me see. What I thought that let me start with this. Okay, Gandhi's life values in reference to his autobiography. Actually, Gandhi's thoughts, Gandhi's actions, Gandhi's speech, and Gandhi's life is only because of his practice of values. Hello? Hello? It's very disturbing. It's very disturbing. Again, someone's mic is on. Please mute your microphones. And in between also when I'm talking, please try to check again and again your microphones. Please, this is a request, right? Okay, so I thought that let me go with, because Gandhiji's life is all about practicing values. But from where we can have this? So what are values? Before we start, we should know, I know that you people are practicing it, and that's why you know everything, that what are values, what are the need of values, what are the types of values, and are they changing, and what is a life value, and what is how to inculcate values. But my focus today is only on Gandhian values, and so I am not going to deal more with this. So in psychology, what is the meaning of value? Values are internalized cognitive structures that guide choices by evoking a sense of basic principles of right and wrong.
Ma'am, sorry to disturb you, ma'am. Your PPT is not being shown, ma'am.
Together, everything can be done.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So living together is a value of life. It's a social value.
That's what the corporate learning is teaching us, right?
Okay. So value, being a teacher or being a person working in this profession, we should know what the values are and how to inculcate it among the students. So this should be our journey. And that's why in psychology, it is said that what is right and what is wrong. Values are internalized cognitive structure. It's a cognitive structure. ये ज्ञानात्मक है. Again, please mute your mics. So it is internalized and it is a ज्ञानात्मक cognitive process. Now, we know that when we think about the intelligence, we say that it gives us strength to classify what is right and what is wrong. Hello, please. Still someone's mic is on. The sense of priorities. When we think about something right or wrong, good or bad, so we prioritize something, willingness to make meaning and see patterns, and then we do a cognitive process, and then we try to make sure that this is good, this is wrong, this is bad. So this cognitive process is individual for everyone. So on the psychological basics, if we understand value, it is individual, it is a cognitive process, and through which we decide, we prioritize our needs also. So it is a leading feature. Then in sociology, value has a different kind of different shade of meaning, I should say. Values are a culture's standard for discerning what is good and just in society. It depends upon the society. The values which our society determines, we are supposed to follow, or we should accept it as a value. So it's a kind of pattern. We can say कि जैसे कि धारा धोरण होते हैं जो भी society होती है उसमें. So values are deeply embedded and critical for transmitting and teaching a culture's beliefs. Beliefs are the tenets or convictions that people hold to be true. Underlying this belief is American value, that wealth is good and important. On the other hand, in our society, we say that family is important, right? So this is cultural difference. And according to culture, we can say that values vary. So sociology defines value as the cultural standard which one has to follow. In ethics, value denotes the degree of importance of some things or actions, with the aim of determining what actions are best to do or what way is best to live, that is normative ethics, or to describe the significance of different actions. As such, values reflect a person's sense of right and wrong or what ought to be. जो होना चाहिए, क्या होना चाहिए, what is important, that is said in ethics. So in ethics, values denotes the degree of importance of something or action. कितना करना चाहिए, कैसे करना चाहिए, how, कैसे, best way. So these are the normative ethics जो हमको lead करते हैं. Then in education, what do we say? That values are basic and fundamental beliefs that guide or motivate attitudes or actions. Generally, it starts from psychology. So values are individual in a way. क्यों गांधी जी बने? If we look at it, definitely we will find something psychological, something sociological, ethical, spiritual, and educational also. And that's why I have focused more on these areas, this understanding of Gandhian thoughts. So value is a narrow sense, is that which is good, which is desirable, or which is worthwhile. Values are the motive behind purposeful action. See, when we do something with a purpose. Hello again, someone's mic, please mute it. So values are motive behind our actions, right? So these are the values are the beliefs, a strong belief of ours which make us to do something, right? Which motivates us. They are the ends to which we act and come in many forms. They are the ends where we want to reach, right? So in education, we know that education is a process of inculcating values among the students. It's just a inculcation of values. So we cannot transmit value, can we? No. Can we transform values? No. There is a saying, if you have heard, that values can never be taught, it can be caught. So acharati iti acharya. Usi tarah se values in education means to guide the students or to motivate attitudes behind the actions. We have to make them understand that. So value education is the process by which people give moral values to each other. But here I am differing. You cannot give, you just can act according to the values, and the student or the person who come across you will try to grasp it. So this should be the approach of value education. Okay, acharan kare or students will get it. So I am not going deep in this, but types of values, there are implicit and explicit values, major types. There are some more universal and local and cultural and whatnot. But generally, broad sense, two types are there, implicit and explicit. Explicit values, education is associated with those different pedagogies, methods, or programs that teachers or educators use in order to create learning experiences for students when it comes to value questions. Means, in our schools and colleges, universities, we try to inculcate some values. See, we plan for this year, we do have these core values. And according to that, we are going to plan our methods, our programs, or pedagogical practices. So those are explicit value education, right? Explicit type of values. Implicit values education, on the other hand, covers those aspects of the educational experience resulting in value influence learning, which can be related to the concept of hidden curriculum. See, always we say that, you people are from various disciplines, and you might be knowing that there is a difference between the curriculum and the syllabus. एक है अभ्यासक्रम, दूसरा है पाठ्यक्रम. But the curriculum has got some vision, and implicitly we try to inculcate some values among students when we frame, when we decide some curricular aspects. So curriculum is having some, and here the word is used, that is hidden curriculum. So it is there somewhere between the lines. Value education के कोई वैसे तो ideally, if you ask me, तो मैं बोलूँगी कि कोई भी अलग सा लेक्चर नहीं होना चाहिए. हाँ, वैल्यू एजुकेशन तो ऐसे ही घूमते घूमते आपके आचरण से स्टूडेंट्स एक्वायर कर ले, उसे बोलते हैं. जैसे कि हमारी गुरुकुलीन परंपरा में था. बट when we talk about the formal education, there should be implicit and explicit approach to the value education. One is formal, where we are inculcating or we are trying to have some programs, some pedagogical practices, some methods to inculcate value. And implicit is somewhere hidden, but the students informally getting acquainted to the value. Types: human value, ethical value, social, global, cultural, religious, and spiritual. Lastly, human values, I just don't have to, I think, clear each and every term, but being a human, whatever is needed in you, if you have that, you have got human values, we can say. If you are living an ethical life, means what is desirable, what the society or a fellow being is accepting accordingly. If you are planning, if you are matching your standard with the social standard or other ethical norms, then you are living ethical value in your life. Social, we talk about that कि कोई भी society है. What is society? It's a group of members, but the group of members are having a particular kind of standard norms, rituals, etc. And accordingly, according to the belief of the society, if we live, if we are matching standard of ours with the society, and we are following the cultural traditions of that particular society, then we are, or we are helping, sorry, that is cultural, but social means interpersonal. Huh? So when we are talking about the interpersonal relations, if we see, Gandhi ji is one of the greatest example of this social kind of value, because on the Pretoria station, I am not going to give you all the details of and I am not going to narrate all the incidents, because you people have gone through the life of Mahatma ji. So I'm just giving you the example of that particular incident which took place on Pretoria station. And at that time, when he stood up, he felt that मेरे साथ जो हो रहा है वो मेरे फेलो बीइंग्स के साथ भी हो रहा होगा, then I should do something. So not for myself, but for the society, but for the mankind and for my fellow beings. So that is social. Then global. See, now we have become global. See, you people are here on the same platform, and you are in a different ends of India. But in the same way, now we are globalized, and because of that, some global standard, some global norms, global values, we have to have inculcate in our life. Cultural, we have understood. Religious is a small part of our cultural values also. Religious, it's a kind of tradition which we follow. We have lots of religions in India, and we know that a particular religion has its own standards, traditions, norms, and rituals. So accordingly, if we match ourselves, we have to follow those values. And spiritual, it is beyond religion. It is something which is supreme and sublime. It is something which is universal, I should say. And Gandhiji has tried to follow these spiritual values in his life. And that's why he is accepted globally. And this is the area where I want to focus today, that Gandhian values are spiritual values. And it is implicit as well as explicit. And how it has been inculcated now, the process we would like to. Gandhiji has become a role model. Nowadays, there are some critics of Gandhiji, right? But what we have learned from Gandhiji, that we just have to look at the positive side, the constructive side. And that is how Gandhiji is a role model nowadays for virtues, values, experiments he did, reflectiveness, transparency, selfless act. He has become a role model for all this. Not only all this, the second part is also there in my mind, and I have put some points here. That is a thinker. Later on, we'll see that his life was started with some virtues. But later on, he tried to get knowledge of those virtues, and he became a thinker. He was a very, very great communicator. Nowadays, we have got all this media. But, you know, those were the days when a very limited media was there, and print media was very much in practice in those days. And Gandhiji, one of the great communicator, though once उनको जब वो ऑटोबायोग्राफी में लिखा हुआ है कि जब उनको जाहिर जीवन में आना पड़ा और जब उन्होंने लीडरशिप ली, तो उनको जब फर्स्ट लेक्चर डिलीवर करना था, तो हाउ ही वाज हेजिटेटिंग, उनको कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था. But then he cultivated it and he became a leader. But being a leader, वो कुछ फैशनेबल ऐसे नहीं रहे. हाँ, उन्होंने सिंप्लिसिटी, वो उनका वैल्यू बना कि उन्होंने वो सिंपल लाइफ जिए. देन ही बिकेम, जैसे कि हम बात करते हैं ना, वैसे कि वो कॉग्निशन है, जो ज्ञान है, वो अखंड है. हाँ, हमने अभी अभी नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी को देखा है, और नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी में हम अभी चर्चाएं चल रही हैं, हम सेंसिटाइज हो रहे हैं, हम देख रहे हैं, तो बारी बारी हमारे सामने चॉइस बेस्ड एंड मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी होना ही है, वो बातें आ रही है. If you look back to Gandhiji's life, we will find that he was the true multidisciplinary person. अब कोई भी क्षेत्र ले लो, उसमें उनका थिंकिंग और उनका लिखना और उनका काम आपको मिलेगा. बाद में बात करेंगे, but all this is possible only because of his sensitivity, a deep sensitivity. आप सब लोग सुग्न है, प्राज्ञ है. मैं उतना ही बोलूंगी कि recent surveys and recent researches, what they say, that a successfulness of a person is 20% depends upon IQ, intelligent quotient, but 80% depends upon its emotional intelligence. And I have written one article on this, that Gandhiji, what I felt, was a leader with emotional intelligence, deep emotional intelligence. And because of that, he could be a role model today. The areas which he merged in his thinking, first is life. Compartment में उन्होंने लाइफ को नहीं देखा है. He has tried to look at life as a whole, means holistic perspective उनका रहा है. Then always he लोगों के तो जो आदमी रहे हुए हैं, बैरिस्टर हुए, वो सब एक बात, वो है ही है, वो बेस बना उनके लिए. बट जस्टिस फॉर मैनकाइंड उनका मोटो रहा. Then when he thought about justice, he thought about the education. कैसे फिनिक्स आश्रम बना, कैसे टॉल्स्टॉय फार्म बना, वो आप पढ़ना, मैं वो बात नहीं करूंगी. पर जो उन्होंने एरिया पसंद किया है कि वन हैज टू गेट एजुकेशन, वो स्वच्छता का एजुकेशन हो, वो अनटचेबिलिटी का हो, वो फीमेल का एजुकेशन हो, या वो सोशल एजुकेशन हो, या फ्रीडम का हो, अहिंसा का हो, या ट्रूथ का हो, कोई भी हो, वन हैज टू गेट एजुकेशन. एंड एजुकेशन मीन्स टू फाइंड आउट द बेस्ट फ्रॉम अवरसेल्व्स. So unfoldment of one's virtue is education. So he was a great communicator. So he merged his this skill also. Then in economics, मानवीय अर्थशास्त्र उन्होंने दिया हुआ है. आज economics के leaders worldwide, they are studying Gandhian economics. आपने पढ़ा होगा, खूब पढ़ा होगा इसके बारे में. और मेरा ये लेक्चर वर्थवाइल तभी रहेगा कि जब when you will get interested in one of the areas with about what we are talking right now. So इकोनॉमी में उन्होंने जो दिया हुआ है, वो खादी से लेके चरखा, one of the yantras, and again one of my participant said that Gandhians are far, far away from technology. No, dear, it's not that. गांधी जी यंत्र के खिलाफ नहीं थे, but यंत्र से आने वाली बेरोजगारी. Yes, yes, anybody? Someone's mic is on again.
I didn't mean that. I really didn't mean that. But from that time to this time, the progression is long. That is what the intent was.
That's true. And no, dear. One thing I would like to admit that there is a group of Gandhians or a panel of Gandhians. They don't come out from the traditional aspects, right? So,
ma'am, can I say something? One thing, ma'am.
Ji, please.
Okay, ma'am. I just want to say that in our poor country like India and heavy populated country, there heavy industry is not too much needed. Though for the modern time and for the capitalism, it is important. But when we are very poor country and overpopulated country, so the charka, kutir shilp, ये सब जरूरत है.
Yeah.
Heavy industry.
J. Very nice suggestion. And this is the very base of Gandhian economic thinking, right? So economics is not जो मानवीय होना चाहिए, जो भी है उसके केंद्र में मानव है. Gandhi ji's philosophy is this, right? So मानव है.
I'd like to
yes.
I'd like to add something to this.
Yeah.
I may not say that I'm a total Gandhian, but I do really subscribe to his ideas of
Yes.
being self-sufficient, self-reliant, and being sustainable.
Yes.
In fact, my entire PhD work is also about utilizing local resources with less machine-intensive technologies and
Very nice.
utilizing it in the craft sector. So I am like totally almost following what we require to be doing in terms
Yes.
of
Yeah.
education.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. I'm happy to have you here. And मैं एक बात बता दूं कि प्रीति जी ने मेरा इंट्रोडक्शन दिया तो I have not done my PhD and everything from Gujarat Vidyapeeth. Actually, I did my PhD and all the necessary degrees from other universities. But I thought that if I want to learn something more, and if I want to know something more about Gandhi's thoughts, life, etc., then I should have some one degree from Gujarat Vidyapeeth. And that's why I joined a correspondence course of Masters in Gandhian study and social science. And I did it from there, and I got gold medal there. And I was university first, but I did one course only from there. But the mahol means the environment which they are trying to create was very helping to me, right? So this is how what I learned is this, that for Gandhi, Manav was at the center of everything. It may be a political area aspect, it may be a social one, cultural one, religious one, or economics, or anything. Who is at the center? The human being. So so economy should be based on this. And my dear, at last, definitely we're going to talk about this. But you are right. You are correct in a way that we have a prescribed format of Gandhians, that Gandhians definitely must be wearing khadi. True, it's ideally needed. Why? Because it has a very base in economics, Manaviya economics, right? And but they are not accepting new things in their life. So a lot of people are there who have not, or we can say that they have understood half Gandhi, and that's why they are they are spreading this. I should say, wrong notion. So, economy, human rights, it's a base of Gandhian thoughts and thinking. He fought for this only. And when he talk about the life and virtues and values, he has not left behind health and food habits, right? He has made some experiments of this also. So he merged all this. Self-awareness, it's purely a psychological aspect as well as a spiritual one, right? So he has tried this in his life, self-control. Then one should have scholarship. Gandhiji, without having degree of education, was a great educationist. Why? Because of his scholarship. Then politics, we know the panchayata, that is his dream. कि एक गांव स्वतंत्र हो, एक एक गांव स्वतंत्र हो के अपनी पंचायत फ्रेम करे और स्वतंत्रता से अपने निर्णय ले सके, तो ये पॉलिटिक्स का जो राम राज्य का सुराज्य का जो टू द लास्ट वाला जो पोर्शन उन्होंने सोचा है, दिस इज द बेस ऑफ पॉलिटिक्स. सोशल साइंस तो है ही है, बिकॉज what he did, what he thought is all about the society. Untouchability and रचनात्मक कार्य जो उन्होंने दिए वो सब it's only for the upliftment benefit of the society and social science. Gandhi has he was a scientist, I should say. See, this is a drastic statement, but for me, I should say that he was a scientist. Which kind of scientist? A scientist of mankind, a scientist of society. And because of his scientific approach to life and to the education, or to the various fields, he could give us these areas and these ideas, ethics and values. So these all he has merged in his holistic thinking: love for fellow being, equity, peace, non-violence, faith, and spirituality. So these all are the areas which we find in his preaching, teaching, acting. And you know that this is what we always speak, we listen, that life is the message. His life is his message. So because he has acted accordingly, and that's why life has become message. But when we talk about life as a message, then we have to get it from somewhere, some events, some communications, his write-ups, meeting proceedings, some documents, and much more from the autobiography. I think that autobiography is the proof, an ultimate proof of Gandhi's life. No doubt, we have complete works of Gandhiji. People who has wrote about Gandhiji, everything is there. There are lots of documents which we can refer and we can get idea about Gandhian life. But when we talk about values and inculcation of values, because it is a value education program, only two aspects, two areas are to be focused. One is values, what values are, and another is how to inculcate values among students or among the next generation. That should be our objective, and keeping in mind this, I have tried to put this in front of you. So autobiography of Gandhiji is an ultimate proof, and he has not written it for himself. Purpose of autobiography, he writes that I am not writing the autobiography to please critics. Writing it is itself one of the experiments with truth. One of its objects is certainly to provide some comfort and food for reflection for my co-workers. It is not my purpose to attempt a real autobiography. I simply want to tell the story of my numerous experiments with truth. And as my life consists of nothing but those experiments, it is true that the story will take the shape of an autobiography. But I shall not mind if every page of it speaks only of my experiments. I believe, or at any rate flatter myself with the belief that a connected account of all these experiments will not be without benefit to the reader. My experiments in the political field are now known, not only to India, but to a certain extent to the civilized world. But I should certainly like to narrate my experiments in the spiritual field, which are known only to myself and from whom I have derived such power as I possess for working in the political field. If the experiments are really spiritual, then there can be no room for self-praise. The more I reflect and look back on the past, the more vividly do I feel my limitations. So this was the purpose. He has not written it for his praise. Generally, we know that autobiographies are written only for this. कि मैंने ये किया, वो किया, मैं ये, वो वे. But we know that this autobiography is very different. Why it is different? Because it is a reflective journal. I think you must be knowing this. कि reflective journal क्या होता है? So this is reflective journal. What he said, when I reflect upon or when I look back to this, I simply feel that what were my limitations. So once you look at your limitations, you can come out of it. We don't have this practice in our schools and colleges to look at our limitations. So a simple life description is there. Narration of faults and freedom is there. Faults and freedom here, I mean to say that here he has tried to locate the faults and then how he got free from those faults that he has depicted here. A document of emotional events is the autobiography. It's a reflective process. Some wrong decisions are made, and because of that, what he had to do and he had to pass through, that he has admitted, and some correct choices he made, and because of that he could do something more. Human emotions and results. Natural human emotions, sometimes it helps a lot, sometimes we have to bear the results of that. So ultimately, the process has become a spiritual process. So value inculcation is a pure educational process. And when we talk about this value education, we should say and we should feel that it can't be done in a day or in an hour or in a course, right? We have to undertake pain, we have to make some efforts, and then only it can be done. If we look at Gandhiji's life, I thought, okay, this was the process of inculcation or an educational, and we can say that is value inculcation. First, what happened? We are having some habits. So we have to look at the habits, whether the habit is good or bad. And if the habit is good, then it should be consistent. So that requires to look at the habits, we should have awareness. Now, when you are aware about something, aware towards something, what we do, we try to evaluate the result of it. Once we evaluate the result, that because of this habit, I got this result. Maybe if it is positive, then again we have to be aware that let me add this to my habit. Let me make this habit constant. So this awareness, one has to be aware about the habit, then aware about the result. Evaluation of result should be objective, not the subjective one. Then if it is negative, then we have to avoid repetition of it. See what Gandhiji did in his life, I have tried to put in a nutshell, right? So he has tried to avoid repetition of faults. Then he tried to maintain the awareness at each and क्षण मैं जब शिक्षण की परिभाषा करती हूँ तो मैं ऐसा बोलती हूँ कि जो क्षण को जीना सिखाए वो शिक्षण है। तो हमारी क्षण हम जिए कैसे कि
हाँ मैडम
जी
ऐसे बीच में आप हिंदी में थोड़ा समझे तो अच्छा रहेगा, हमको भी थोड़ा ठीक लगता है।
ओके श्योर आई डिडंट नो दैट, नहीं तो मैंने पहले से किया होता। ठीक है, तो जो क्षण को जीना सिखाता है वो मुझे लगता है शिक्षण है। तो वो जो शिक्षण है, कांस्टेंट अवेयरनेस जब रहेगी, जागरूक अवस्था हमारी रहेगी कि जागृति तो किसके बारे में जागरूक रहना है, तो हमारे एक्शंस के बारे में, हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हम क्या सोच रहे हैं, हम जो बोल रहे हैं वो कर रहे हैं कि नहीं, और जो हमने निर्णय लिया वो निर्णय, मेरा हिंदी भी वैसे अच्छा है, चलेगा, कोई बात नहीं है दोनों चलेगा, ठीक है, वी विल ट्राई टू बी बाइलिंगुअल। हाँ, तो कांस्टेंट रहेगा। तो जागृति जिसको हम पल पल जागरूक रहना बोलते हैं, वो गांधी जी ने किया हुआ है। बट समटाइम्स ही फेल्ट, कहीं कभार ऐसा भी हुआ कि उनको अपनी अवेयरनेस ने पूरा निर्णय हेल्प नहीं की, तब जाके he took help of some books, Gita ji, Tolstoy's books, and you know that he met Rajendra Prasad, he met Gokhale ji, he asked many people and he came to some decision. So जब हम हमारा जीवन ऐसे अपलिफ्ट करते हैं तो हमारी अवेयरनेस काम नहीं आती है कभी कभार, और तब जाके श्रीमद राजचंद्र को स्पिरिचुअलिटी के बारे में, रिलीजन के बारे में उन्होंने पूछा था, तो he was his guru. तो जब he took help of books, people and got clarity. Now the habit runs, जैसे मेरी है ये हैबिट है, वो जैसे मैंने फाइनलाइज कर लिया इतने प्रोसेस के बाद कि इट इज नाउ फर्म एंड फाइनल दैट दिस रिजल्ट्स पॉजिटिव, ये हैबिट है पॉजिटिव है, इसका रिजल्ट पॉजिटिव है, ये गुड फॉर एवरीबडी है, नॉट फॉर माई सेल्फ, फॉर एवरीवन है। तो एस्टैब्लिशिंग परमानेंट हैबिट विथ स्ट्रॉन्ग फेथ, स्ट्रॉन्ग, then it becomes value of life and which is constant, वो permanent हो जाती है। अभी हम कैरेक्टर और पर्सनालिटी में हम पढ़ाते हैं स्कूल्स कॉलेजेस में कि आप पर्सनालिटी डेवलप करो, बट वी नो दैट अवर इंडियन इथोस, व्हाट दे से, वेदास में क्या कहा है कि चारित्र निर्माण इज द वन ऑफ द objectives, goals of education. तो देही में ददाति ते, ये जो वेद का वाक्य है कि you give me, I give you, तो वो जो है एथिक्स हमारे, तो उसमें क्या है कि values are inculcated and we should try to make it constant in our lives, and once it get constant we can build our character. तो पर्सनालिटी है वो some appearance based और formal based है, जबकि ये हम बोलते हैं कि कैरेक्टर है वो something you have to build within implicit. तो कैरेक्टर की बात जब आती है तो वैल्यूज की बात आती है, और गांधीयन वैल्यूज are this, and this is the process how Gandhi ji has tried to inculcate values, focusing on autobiography. Some childhood lessons are very important, and I am from education field, so I personally very much मैं बहुत श्रद्धावान हूँ इसके बारे में, और मैं agree to it, I'm agree to this, कि मेजोरिटी कनेक्शंस, से हमारा ब्रेन है उसमें यू नो दैट न्यूरॉन्स हैव गॉट कनेक्शंस, बट जब एक बच्चा जन्म लेता है तो उसके न्यूरॉन्स है ना वो उतने पास नहीं होते, उतने कनेक्शंस ज्यादा नहीं होते, but as soon as he gets acquainted to the society and he gets connected, more connections with the society and he adapts something. तो जो बच्चा ऐसे एडप्ट करता है, तो जब एडप्ट करता है कनेक्शंस में आता है तो उसके ब्रेन में जो न्यूरॉन्स है वो ज्यादा कनेक्शंस क्रिएट करने लगते हैं। तो उसके मुताबिक हम सोचे तो बच्चा जब चाइल्डहुड है वो ज्यादा इम्पैक्टफुल होता है। सो सेम विथ गांधी जी। मैं अभी एक बुक पढ़ रही हूँ, आपको बताऊं, उसका नाम है द ब्रेन, और उसमें हम अभी तक ऐसे मानते आए हैं कि हमारी ये जो मैक्सिमम हमारा जो ब्रेन के कनेक्शंस हैं वो चाइल्डहुड में हो जाते हैं, बट दिस बुक सेज के सम कनेक्शंस वो एडोलेशन में होते हैं, जैसे कि सोशल बातें हैं। उन्होंने एक प्रयोग हाथ में लिया था कि कैसे वो जो मोल होते हैं उसमें क्या पुतले रखे हुए होते हैं, स्टेच्यूज है, उसको क्या कुछ बोलते हैं, उसके लिए कोई टर्म है, मुझे नहीं याद अभी। तो डिस्प्ले के लिए, तो डिस्प्ले की जगह एडोलेशन स्टूडेंट्स को बिठा दिए और फिर कर्टेन उठा लिया और दूसरी तरफ एडल्ट्स को बिठाया था ऐसे ही स्टेचू के तौर पे। तो उनके त्वचा के साथ सम मॉनिटर्स अटैच किए हुए थे। तो वी नो दैट अवर इमोशनल इम्बैलेंस और चेंजेस है वो डायरेक्ट स्किन से जुड़े होते हैं, स्किन में चेंजेस आ जाते हैं, थ्रिलिंग होता है या कुछ होता है तो दे कुड मेजर इट। तो जब उनके सामने कर्टेन उठा और लोग देख रहे थे उनको, तो एडोलेशंस के न्यूरॉन्स में चेंजेस ज्यादा आए एडल्ट्स के कंपैरिजन में। तो ऐसा नहीं है कि पूरा हमारा चाइल्डहुड में ही कनेक्शंस क्रिएट हो जाते हैं। फर्दर ये बुक बता रही है कि कौन से स्टेज में कौन से टाइप के कनेक्शंस ज्यादा डेवलप होते हैं। इंटरेस्टिंग बुक है, इट्स पीडीएफ इज आल्सो अवेलेबल। बट मैंने यहाँ फोकस किया है कि गांधी जी के लाइफ में जो पेरेंट्स का रोल था, पेरेंट्स द रोल मॉडल, वैल्यूज के बारे में वी नो दैट मदर वाज वेरी रिलीजियस एंड उनको वो व्रत उनको लेने पड़े जब वो गए इंग्लैंड। तब माँ ने उनको 3 वो लेने को बोला और उसी के कारण उनका ये चाइल्डहुड में भी ये सब अंडरस्टैंडिंग डेवलप थी बैक ऑफ द माइंड। देन वो टीचर का एक इंसिडेंट है, उसी टाइम गांधी जी का रिफ्लेक्शन हुआ उनको कि भाई ये ठीक है कि नहीं, मुझे रॉन्ग लिखना नहीं है, वो वाली बात। देन बुक श्रवणा पितृभक्ति वो नाटक देखा उन्होंने हरिश्चंद्र वाला। देन उनके साथ जो रिलेशन में आए, जैसे फ्रेंड्स थे उसके साथ भूल की उन्होंने, चोरी की, प्रोस्टिट्यूट के पास गए, देन आमिष का उन्होंने अनाहार का त्याग करके वो आमिष भोजन लेने गए। फेमिनिज्म के बारे में जब उनका अर्ली मैरिज हुआ, चाइल्ड मैरिज हुआ, तो फेमिनिज्म के बारे में उनका थिंकिंग डेवलप हुआ। देन उन्होंने स्टीलिंग किया, देन कन्फेशन किया। वो आत्मकथा में बहुत अच्छे से उनके पिताजी का जो उनको डांटना नहीं हुआ, बट पिताजी की आंख से एक आंसू की बूंद गिरी, और तब वो चैप्टर है, उसका नाम भी गांधी जी ने ये दिया हुआ है कि अहिंसा का पहला पाठ। लाइफ में अहिंसा का क्या असर होता है वो उन्होंने तब देखा। और रिलीजन एंड मोरालिटी का लेसन्स, जैसे कि वो एक अनटचेबल उनके घर आता था और वो सफाई के लिए, तब पेरेंट्स ने और रिलेटिव्स ने बोला कि उनको टच नहीं करना है, तभी से जाके उनके बारे मन में रिलीजन एंड मोरालिटी क्या है उसकी बातें सूझना शुरू हो गया. सो देन इंग्लैंड गए, ही टुक वॉव. सोलोमन प्रॉमिसेस मेड टू मदर, किसके लिए? वाइन, विमेन एंड मीट. तो वो उससे दूर रहेंगे और लाइफ लॉन्ग उन्होंने सोचा कि वो इज अ वो, इट कैन नॉट बी ब्रोकन, कभी वो टूटना नहीं चाहिए. ये जो वैल्यू उन्होंने प्रस्थापित की अपने मन में, क्योंकि मदर भी ऐसे थे कि जो भी रिलीजन एक्टिविटी वो करते थे, रिलीजियस एक्टिविटी, वो सभी ऐसे ही तरीके से एकदम स्ट्रांग रह के करते थे. तो ये इम्पैक्ट उनके मन में हुआ. देन इंग्लैंड में जो भी लेसन्स उन्होंने लर्न किए, वो सब डाइट के बारे में, ह्यूमन रिलेशन के बारे में, रिलीजन के बारे में, लॉ के बारे में, सब लेसन्स है, वो आपको पढ़ना है. मैं अभी ज्यादा नहीं बोलूंगी, बट ही टुक इट एज विथ अवेयरनेस, वो जागृति के साथ जो भी करते थे वो करते थे. तो ये सब इंसिडेंट्स बने उनकी लाइफ में. तो एक एक इंसिडेंट में उन्होंने ये सब सोचा, रिफ्लेक्ट किया. रिलीजन एंड स्पिरिचुअलिटी के बारे में, उनका फेथ के बारे में तो आप हमको मालूम है कि राम नाम की उनकी श्रद्धा, आश्रम भजनावली उसका प्रमाण है. प्रेयर में उनकी श्रद्धा, वो सब हर हमेशा सोचते थे और कहते थे कि प्रेयर्स और सामूहिक प्रेयर के बारे में भी उन्होंने बहुत लिखा हुआ है. हमको मंगल प्रभात पढ़नी चाहिए गांधी जी की. आप सबको मालूम है कि नाउ इन वेरियस लैंग्वेजेस दिस इज अवेलेबल, इवन ऑन नेट. वी नो गांधीयन पोर्टल है, उसके ऊपर आपको मिल जाएगा. सब स्कैन कॉपीज आर अवेलेबल, एवरीथिंग इज अवेलेबल. So it is on tip of our fingers, but only thing that we should have zeal to read it. So करेंगे, आप सब करेंगे. At the end of my lecture, I just want to say that we have to do this. Huh? So prayer is an unfailing means of cleansing the heart of patients. Prayer needs no speech. It is in itself independent of any serious efforts. ज्यादा कुछ नहीं, but as a human being, religion is a help. It's a tool to become a spiritual one. So we have to free from everything. All the conditioning we have to try to remove. We should try to decondition ourselves. Even in professionalism, we barrister the. So in professionalism also, honesty was his motto. वकील थे तो ऑनेस्टी नहीं आती है, but what he said, it's a bad job. Much show and little knowledge. When he talks about barristers' life and profession, he said that much show and little knowledge. So there can be no fee for public work. So there are some ethics and values which he thought that every profession should have. साउथ अफ्रीका जब गए तो प्रिटोरिया में जो इंसिडेंट हमको मालूम है कि बेसिकली मैनकाइंड के लिए जो उनका सफर है वो वहां से शुरू हुआ. नॉन वायलेंस, अहिंसा is a comprehensive principle and the unity of all life. When a layman also, if you'll ask something about Gandhi ji, तो वो क्या बोलेंगे? हाँ, वो सत्य अहिंसा वाले ना. हाँ, and that is a fact. For him, or if we want to put Gandhian thought in only one word, then it is truth. But if in two, then it is ahimsa and satya. Actually, satya is the ultimate one. I'll come to it then. When two nations are fighting, क्या है? अहिंसा का ब्रॉड सेंस में उन्होंने क्लैरिटी दी है. अहिंसा होगी तो सब कुछ होगा. जी मैं ऐसा बोल रही हूँ, समझ के बोल रही हूँ. अहिंसा, if we act ahimsa, अहिंसा का हम पालन करेंगे तो अहिंसा का अर्थ है व्यापक प्रेम, यानी कि सबको प्रेम करना है। सीताराम मोय सब जग जानी, तो सेल्फलेस हो जाएंगे हम यदि हम दूसरे को प्रेम करते हैं। तो बिकम सेल्फलेस इज अहिंसा। तो ये जो अहिंसा है, नॉन वायलेंस है, शुड बी एवरीवेयर, उसका एप्लीकेशन होना चाहिए। If it is applicate properly, अब उसका एप्लीकेशन properly हुआ है तो you will reach to the truth. So truth है वो साध्य है और अहिंसा है, it's a tool, साधन है। और मंगल प्रभात में दिए हुए सब व्रत है, वैल्यूज है, वो साधन है to reach to the ultimate truth. Truth is ultimate. Truth is the goal and not the path. Truth is in the thoughts, deeds and speech. जब वो एक हो जाता है तब वो truth होता है। Awareness is the only way. गांधीयन ऑटोबायोग्राफी में हम देखेंगे तो constant awareness is his experiment, I should say, because experiment with life, experiment with truth is जहां सत्य उनको मिलता गया, वो मिलने का, वो आज सत्य है कल सत्य नहीं होगा ऐसा नहीं है, पर वो ढूंढते गए कि इसमें सत्य क्या है, इसमें सत्य क्या है, ये इसमें सत्य क्या है, और उनको उनके पास मेनी डिसिप्लिन्स वो आती गई, खुलती गई, और होलिस्टिकली उन्होंने वो सब देखा। बट उनका जो कोर एक्शन था वो अवेयरनेस था, और अल्टीमेटली उन्होंने बताया कि ट्रूथ इज गॉड, सत्य एज परमेश्वर। तो अहिंसा क्या है? अहिंसा उन्होंने आचरण में रखी। जब अहिंसा आचरण में रखी तो वो थॉट्स में भी आई, डीड्स में भी आई, स्पीच में भी आई, मनसा वाचा कर्मणा, वो तीनों में आई, कनेक्ट हुई, और ट्रूथ जो सामने आया वो आया। अभी बहुत सारे लोग बोल रहे हैं कि व्हाट इज द रिलेवेंस ऑफ गांधीयन थॉट्स। आज वैल्यूज की बात कर रहे हैं, वैल्यू एजुकेशन में गांधीयन वैल्यूज की बात कर रहे हैं, तब मैं ये बातें करना मुनासिब समझती हूँ कि आज हम, आप में से तो कई सारे हैं कि जो दे आर प्रैक्टिसिंग, वो बहन ने बोला कि वो पीएचडी उन्होंने किया है और वो काम भी करेंगे जब हाथ में आएगा तो, बिकॉज व्हेन वी डू समथिंग और व्हेन वी थिंक अबाउट एन एरिया, तो उसमें से हमको कुछ प्राप्त होता है और वी ट्राई टू इम्प्लीमेंट इट एल्सवेयर ऑल्सो। तो वैल्यूज के बारे में रिलेवेंस है और है और है ही। आज ग्लोबली गांधीयन वैल्यूज को लोग फॉलो करने लगे हैं। देन अभी सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट, सस्टेनेबल एजुकेशन, एक कांस्टेंट, एक टकाऊ जो आज है कल भी रहे, ऐसा डेवलपमेंट क्या मॉडल लोग ढूंढ रहे हैं, और वो मॉडल मिला है गांधीयन थॉट्स में। इन एवरी एस्पेक्ट हमने बातें कर ली कि कौन कौन से एस्पेक्ट, बट देन ऑल्सो आई हैव पुट हियर सम कि पीस की बातें करते हैं तो बहुत सारे शांति आंदोलन, मार्टिन लूथर किंग को भूलना नहीं चाहिए, बहुत सारे शांति आंदोलन आज हो रहे हैं वर्ल्ड वाइड। मेरे पास बहुत लंबा लिस्ट है उसका कि कहाँ 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 ग्लोबली ये हो रहा है। देन वॉर में तो शांति है ही नहीं, पीस कहाँ है? अहिंसा, अहिंसक शस्त्र में पीस है। तो पीस फाउंडेशंस होते जाते हैं, लोग वन मैन आर्मी के जैसे काम कर रहे हैं, पर सबके मन में बैक ऑफ द माइंड द वैल्यूज विच गांधीयन थॉट्स हैज गिवन, वो है उनका चालक बल जो हम कहते हैं वो गांधीयन थॉट्स है। इकोनॉमी में अभी हमने बातें की कि आत्मनिर्भर भारत होने जा रहा है, प्रयास कर रहा है, तो वो है गांधीयन थॉट। इकोलॉजी हम कर रहे हैं, वी आर ट्राइंग टू बिकम अर्थ सिटीजन है, वी आर ट्राइंग टू बिकम अर्थ सिटीजन। तो वो गांधीयन थॉट है कि हमने जो दिया है, वो जो लिया है वो हम दें। तो एनवायरमेंट प्रोटेक्शन की बात स्वच्छता से लेके, खादी के विचार से लेके, ये जो बेसिक पंचायती राज से लेके, या अपनी इकोनॉमी हम डेवलप करें छोटे छोटे उद्योग से लेके, वो पूरी बात है, वो एनवायरमेंट को फ्रूटफुल करती है, वो गांधीयन थॉट्स में है। एजुकेशन, नई तालीम, जो हम बातें करते हैं ग्लोबली आज बोल रहे हैं, ये लो डेलोर्स कमीशन आया, उसका जो रिपोर्ट आया लर्निंग द ट्रेजर विद इन, वो जो एजुकेशन के 4 पिलर्स उन्होंने बताए हैं कि एजुकेशन शुड हैव दिस 4 पिलर्स इक्वली साउंड। तो क्या है? तो लर्निंग टू नो, फर्स्ट दे हैव गिवन इज लर्निंग टू नो। सेकंड पिलर इज लर्निंग टू डू, स्किल बेस्ड एजुकेशन। जो ज्ञान किया हुआ है, जो हमने जाना है, वो प्रैक्टिस में भी हम रखें। हमको स्किल आनी चाहिए। हमारा इंजीनियर बाहर आता है डिग्री लेके, तो उसको इंजीनियरिंग का सब स्किल उसमें डेवलप होनी चाहिए। तो लर्निंग टू नो, लर्निंग टू डू। देन थर्ड वन है लर्निंग टू लिव टुगेदर। तो जो थर्ड पिलर जो यूनेस्को ने बताया है, उसके ये जो रिपोर्ट है उसमें, वो है लर्निंग टू लिव टुगेदर। आश्रमी परंपरा जो गांधी जी ने दी है कि छात्रालय निवासी ऐसी हमारी सिस्टम एजुकेशन की होनी चाहिए। और फोर्थ जो पिलर है वो है लर्निंग टू बी, क्योंकि ये सब करते करते हमारा जो है मैं क्या हूँ वो हम वाली बात हम समझे, वो अगत्य है। तो एजुकेशन का जो ग्लोबल सिनेरियो है वो ये है, हेलो, हाँ, वो ये है कि ये 4 पिलर्स।
मैम आई थिंक आपका स्लाइड चेंज नहीं हुआ, द 4 पिलर्स वाला स्लाइड है क्या?
ना नहीं है। मैं एजुकेशन की बात के बारे में बोल वो मैं कर रही हूँ। स्लाइड नहीं है, वो स्लाइड मेरे मन में से निकली अभी सो वो जो एजुकेशन के जो वर्ल्ड वाइड अभी जो एक मॉडल दिया हुआ है और एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं यूनेस्को कि ये 4 पिलर्स होने चाहिए, लर्निंग टू नो, लर्निंग टू डू, लर्निंग टू लिव टुगेदर एंड लर्निंग टू बी। तो स्पिरिचुअल तक पहुंचना है। सा विद्या या विमुक्त वाली बात को हम वाली बात हम समझे सुने। तो ये जो उसके बारे में जब वो यूनेस्को भी डिजाइन करने बैठे हैं, तो नई तालीम वाली बात आई। नई तालीम वो एक सेपरेट सब्जेक्ट है, मैं वो अभी आपको नहीं बताऊंगी। बट उद्योग में जब बच्चा प्रवृत्त होता है तो उद्योग उसको स्किल देता है, उद्योग उसको इकोनॉमिकली साउंड बनाता है, बट उद्योग उसकी सब सेंसेस को एकत्र करता है। उसके लिए कोहम वाली बात, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन बढ़ता है और बच्चा समझ सकता है। तो रिलेवेंस ऑफ गांधीयन थॉट्स इन मेडिसिन टुडे, यू नो, इट इज इन मेडिसिन ऑल्सो। गांधी जी ने जो अन्न के और मेडिसिन के प्रयोग किए हुए हैं वो भी ऑटोबायोग्राफी में है। सोशियोलॉजिकल एस्पेक्ट, सोसाइटी को कैसे फ्रेम करना है, कौन सा वैल्यूज सोसाइटी में होने चाहिए, और किसी तरह हम जो घुल मिल के लर्निंग टू लिव टुगेदर करें, तो उसमें किसी का इक्विटी वाली बात, अनटचेबिलिटी वाली बात, वो सब आती है। साइकोलॉजी में तो मैं बताऊं क्या कि साइकोलॉजी अभी इमोशनल वेलबीइंग पर लेके जा रही है सबको, हैप्पीनेस की बातें हो रही है। पर गांधी जी ने गीता का ज्ञान दिया हुआ है, उन्होंने वो फॉर्मूला दी हुई है, दी नहीं पर जी हुई है, वो जिए है वो फॉर्मूला को, कि मैं कैसे मेरी वृत्ति और प्रवृत्ति को कंट्रोल करूं। और जब ये स्थित प्रज्ञ वाली बात उन्होंने की हुई है कि जब हम स्थित प्रज्ञ होंगे, जो गीता का ज्ञान है कि जब हम हमारी वृत्तियों पर कंट्रोल कर लेंगे, तब जाके हमारा इमोशनल वेलबीइंग है वो स्टेबल होगा, हम हैप्पी होंगे। न मोक्षस्य आकांक्षा न च विभववांछा जनमे, हाँ होगा। और हम शिवोहम की एक संकल्पना तक जाएंगे। वो जो पॉजिटिव साइकोलॉजी है वो अभी सोच रही है, वो बात गांधी जी ने तब कही थी। साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, उसके बारे में बहुत सारा हम बता सकते हैं, बट यू नो देन टेक्नोलॉजी में भी अभी हम मशीन लर्निंग से लेके डीप लर्निंग से लेके आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस को लेके अभी चल रहे हैं। वर्चुअल रियलिटी और ऑगमेंटेड रियलिटी वो अभी हमारे सामने आने वाले हैं। तब वी नो that Gandhian thought and value has taught us viveka. विवेक क्या है? सम्यक उपयोग की बात जो उन्होंने की है वो अभी रिलेवेंट है। Religion and spirituality, we have made it compartmentalized. नहीं होना चाहिए। Religion is the base and उससे होके हमको spiritual होना है। तो अल्टीमेट स्पिरिचुअलिटी क्या है वो गांधी जी ने बताई हुई है। तो गांधीयन थॉट्स आर यूनिवर्सल, रिलेवेंस है और रहेगा। ये लोग ऐसे हैं। अब गांधी जी थॉट्स में हमारे आसपास घूम रहे हैं, वैल्यूज में घूम रहे हैं, सॉल्यूशंस में घूम रहे हैं, और वी हैव टू बी so aware, so positive of towards it कि यदि हम रहेंगे तो सेल्फ रिस्ट्रेन, सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन, हम कंटेंट रहेंगे और हमारी वांट्स को हम रिड्यूस करेंगे। फ्रीडम फॉर ग्रीड हमारा हो जाएंगे, ग्रीड से फ्री हो जाएंगे, लालच से दूर हो जाएंगे, तो फिर हम वैल्यूज को इनकलकेट कर पाएंगे। So what I thought that Gandhian values, if we think about it, we have to look at the autobiography. In light of autobiography, we can inculcate value of awareness. We can start looking at ourselves, our limitations. We can go beyond self. Let me stop sharing and then let me sum up my ho gaya sharing stop. So we should try to inculcate some of the Gandhian values in our life. If we are aware about our actions, our past actions, our deeds, हम भूल करे जा रहे हैं, करेंगे डेफिनेटली, होगी, हम है, हम वृत्ति, थॉट्स, हम सोशली ऐसे हैं, हो गए हैं। यस फाल्गुनी,
I have a question.
जी at last, but just I am summing up and then I'm going to take some of the questions. Huh?
Okay.
Okay. So we should reflect upon our deeds and then we should try to inculcate the values. And आचार्यति इति आचार्य, आप सब ऐसे प्रोफेशन में हैं कि वहां से जल्दी से ये इनकलकेट हो सकता है। So we are in a process. We cannot say that I am Gandhian, but I am on the way of the Gandhian thoughts. I am with Gandhian thoughts. I am trying to go on the path. So we can never say कि नहीं हो गया, नहीं होगा. It's very, very tough, right? Thank you, everyone. What I have had in my mind, I have tried to share with you people. That much what I have understood. Now the session is open for the discussion and share your views also. Thank you all. Thank you all.